Welcome to chapter 2 of a short series of videos on Hippo. This chapter is about the Hippo's notification center, which is available here at the top of the Hippo menu on the left hand side of the screen. If I click the notification center, then Hippo's personalized targeted notification messages appear. So what are these? Well, Hippo enables you to set alerts on a variety of situations and circumstances, and these alerts are triggered when these circumstances occur, and you receive a notification by email and also on the Hippo screen, as you can see here. So what kinds of situations can we define an alert on? Well, let's click on notification rules, and we see a list of notification rules which have already been defined. If we click on add rule, then we can see the options which are available to us. So we can define a rule, and I'm going to call this sample_1. And then we click on select rule type, and we can select rules based on elapsed time, so that would be for sessions or workflows. We can set rules on resource usage, so we set a threshold, and if that threshold for CPU or memory is exceeded, then an alert is raised. We can select spill to disk, so if any session has a cache which spills to disk, then the alert is automatically raised. We can select alerts against run stats, and we can also select alerts against services going down. The example that you saw on the screen a minute ago was an example of an alert against a service going down. In this case, a domain service had gone down and the alert had been triggered, the message displayed in the Hippo screen and also sent by email to me. So let's select as an example elapsed time, and what we can do is set up a threshold here. So let's set a threshold of 100 seconds altogether. So select scope type, and that means how broadly is this rule going to be applied. Well, we're going to apply this rule at folder level, and then Hippo gives us a drop down list of all of the folders which are available to us. I'm going to select this folder called Lee, and I'm going to ask for the rule to be applied at the task level. So if any task exceeds 300 seconds in terms of elapsed time, then an alert is going to be raised. And in terms of the severity, I just want a warning message. So I'm going to create that rule, and then that rule is added successfully, as you can see here on the screen, and you can also see it in the drop down list here. And what will now happen is that Hippo will monitor the execution of all of the sessions within the folder called Lee, and if any of them runs for longer than 300 seconds, then I'll receive an alert by email, and it will also be displayed on the notification center screen here. And you can see, as I mentioned before, the example of a service going down, and the message is displayed here. So let's stop and let's see what happens. So we see here notification center in orange that the alert has been raised. The task S_delay60 has exceeded the elapsed time threshold of 300 seconds that we sent. I've also received an email from Hippo alerting me to the fact that the rule has been broken and that I should have a look at the S_delay60 because it's exceeded the elapsed time threshold. I can go and examine the execution of this individual session straight within the notification center by clicking the review button, and it will take me straight down into the details of the execution there. So that's the notification center in Hippo. We're currently developing it to add some more functionality. In future, Hippo's notification center will support SLAs. So you can set a service level agreement, for instance, for elapsed time, and Hippo will monitor and alert if that elapsed time threshold is broken. And Hippo will also allow multi-condition alerts to be set up and multi-recipients as well, so you can set up more complex notification center rules. So there's another execution of a second session from the folder Lee which has exceeded our elapsed time threshold, and again I'll have received an alert via email to this effect. So thank you for joining me for the notification center video, and hope you can join me for one of the later chapters in this series. Thank you.